glad to be back. I've been kind of AFK for a while, dealing with life and stuff. But this is my Ohuhu skin set review. The second skin set. So, one of the big questions is, did they fix it? And resoundingly, I would say yes. Absolutely. So what was the main issue before in the skin set? Well, there was not enough light skin tones. And there's this weird green, yellow, and orange that they included in the pack, as you can see right here. And a lot of people really did not know what to do with that. And I actually liked it because they're meant for underskin tones, so you could kind of change up the hue to stuff. But those, I mean, it's kind of hard to freaking figure out what to do with green when you're trying to color skin. But there was also a thing where all of the dark skin tones were really similar, so layering it was really hard to do. Well, to do and get variety anyways. So how did they fix it? Well, what they did was they added 6 of the R colors that have a good variety in shade and hue. Although they do like tend to lean towards the pink side, which I think that's why it's called the R. I'm guessing R stands for red. But before, there were only 2 light skin colors that you could use and only 4 skin colors for medium skin. So now there's actually 6 light tone skin colors and 6 medium tone skin colors, which are way better than the other ones that they had before. So now we have YR209, R26, R29, Y145, and YR20, and Y9. Before, they only had YR20, YR107, R26, and BR3. And trust me, those are freaking hard to work with. And before, for the light skin tones, they had Y121 and YR205, I think. And they were not good at all. Honestly, it was really hard because they were too dark to do light skin tones. It was in the same hue, so it would have been good for like shadows, but not for actually making skin tones. But now they have R18, R19, R20, R29, R30, and warm gray 0.5. So a lot of those like R18, R19, R20, and R29, those kind of are all really close to them, like close to the same color. So it would have been nicer to see those ones be a little bit different. Like maybe some really light YRs would have been nice to put in there. But right now, those honestly, like, you can't complain. That's a good number. So quality wise, I didn't have any complaints about quality last time I was working with Ohuhus, because these are my first Ohuhu brush tips that I've had. The skin tone sets anyways. The last skin tone set was the first one that I've had, and I was really surprised with it. They did splatter. I did have a problem with that, but this time I didn't have a problem with splatter at all. None of them splattered, and I don't know why. And I was kind of being done with them too. I was just like yanking off the caps and everything, and no, they were good. So they're still high quality. The nibs are still awesome. The feel is really nice to hold. Definitely different than a Copic because they're more round, and Copics are more like oval. But they still feel really good. And I still wish that we could put the caps on the end, because you can't do that. And it's so freaking annoying. Like, if I have to use the chisel tip and also the brush tip, I get confused to what freaking color I have. And I'm lucky that I made a swatch set, because a couple of them, if you take both of the caps off, it's gone. Like, you have no idea what color that is anymore, because they don't write the color on the actual barrel of it. So yeah, so this color that I'm using here is Buttercup Yellow, and I really like it. I really like that skin tone. I think it's really nice. So I guess we could go into some like talking a little bit about my art, I guess. I was watching Chelsea Gracie, and she was reviewing this skin set, and she specifically said that she chose some beach girls for it. And I thought that was a really good idea because that allows you to draw more skin. And unfortunately, that also means I had to draw more skin. So, about that price right there. This skin set was $29.99 when I got it. So, it's really not that bad of a deal. If you got a set of Copics, for a 24 Copics, it would be way more than $20. So, I would definitely suggest these price-wise as well. Oh, the next part, so this is going to be a part 1 because I wanted to be able to draw 2 full body characters, one for medium, one for dark, and then 2 actually for lighter skin tones, because I want to try to do kind of a yellowish hue on a skin tone and then more of a pinkish hue. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see. So I'm going to do a part 2 just using the skin tone set. I do still need to practice with the markers. I noticed looking back through this that some of my areas are kind of streaky. That kind of frustrates me, but you know, they say practice makes perfect. All in all, I would say this set was really good, and it really surprised me that Ohuhu actually listened to people, because a lot of people were very upset about the skin tone set before, and how it only had, it basically didn't have anything for light skin tones. And it really, 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 really sucked. Let's just say that much. I did not like it. It was okay. You could use it, definitely, but it made it hard to use. And generally, when people are buying Ohuhu, it's because it's cheaper, and therefore you don't feel as guilty using them, versus if you were paying that much, for a Copic, because Copics are like $20 for like maybe 3 markers. and that's just too crazy for me. Like, no. Oh, a little bit of news is I made a coloring book, and if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description, and you guys can have some fun just doodling and whatnot. What I did with the coloring book was I made it so there's only one picture on a page, and that way you can put a sheet underneath it and color it with markers. I thought that would be awesome, so that's what I did. So if you guys want to pick one up and color it and then tag me on Instagram, it's @paradraws. I can feature some colorings there and whatnot. I would be humbled. That would be so amazing. I think there's nothing more awesome than seeing other people coloring my drawings, or just having fun with it, because yeah, I ended up doing it because my daughter wanted to color some drawings one day, and so I was just sitting there doodling and giving them to her, and I was like, dude, this would be awesome if I put it in the coloring book. So yeah. And other news is, some of you might know that I just had a baby, and her name is Copper, and she is almost 6 months old. And here about 2 months ago, we found out that I am expecting another baby. So yeah, pretty soon there's gonna be another little turd running around in the world. If you guys have suggestions, feel free to just leave them in the comment section, because I'm such a small channel. I can actually read them, and I think it's really fun, and I spend a lot of time just like going through stuff and seeing what people say, and I just think it's really awesome. So yeah, if you have suggestions about videos I can make or different stuff I can do or things to change it up, definitely do that. Thank you guys, and see you next time. At the end of the video, there are a couple of samples from my coloring book.